Well,
Oh, fuck it. All right. Well, so
What's up,
preview
Peter?
for the
I am.
fucking
Peter, I
YouTube
am.
people. But as always, we're live on Periscope for Quick Sixer. So
Quick
Quick Sixer podcast.
Your boy
We
been
got
drinking.
you. Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Let's start.
yeah. So we're gonna start up episode 12 with these two homies. We can get it
Hey.
one on each of our fucking
Yep.
personal phones.
Surrounded.
One on each. Which one do you like more? Poll right now.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. No, I'm just fucking.
I'm voting this one.
Yeah,
I'm voting this
you're
side.
on
I'm voting this side.
You know what? Because I'm a good guy, I'm gonna vote for Gabe's side as well. How
Thank
do you
you.
feel now?
Appreciate
it.
I
Yeah,
feel
appreciate
small
it.
inside.
No,
Pete, how you feeling
All right.
over there? Can you give us a thumbs up or something?
Hey, give us some heart. Oh, he dropped
Oh,
it.
Pete?
oh,
Where's
Pete.
Oh, somebody came back.
All right, so
Joker.
here we go. You
Joker.
guys ready?
Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta try this beer first. Oh, that's pretty gnarly to try that. You like IPA, sweet?
Yeah, I do.
Have we started
Oh, yeah.
this yet?
That's
Is this-
gnar.
No?
Yeah,
We're
what's,
about to
what's
right
happening?
now.
Oh.
Here we go.
What's going on
I
with
was just
Pete
letting him
and
try this
Joker?
beer.
Huh?
What's going on with Pete and Joker?
Well, Joker just left. He gave us a heart, though.
He gives
Give us heart. We'll take
oh,
a heart.
He'd love that
We'll
shit.
take,
Take that heart.
We'll take the heart.
We'll
All
take
right,
it to
here we go.
heart.
Here we go.
Take
Here
the
we go.
heart.
Fuck. Why did
God, you guys got
It's
Oh, you got spinny wheel, dude? Really?
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
there's that jingle.
Yeah.
quick, sister.
Welcome back to Quick Sixer, episode 12, with your boys Pat Artis and Drew Pasley.
We got some guests today. Tell us who you are.
Alan, a sea gardener.
See?
I'm Gabe Aerodounder.
These friends of ours who are in the industry as well.
That's very.
Well,
I
okay,
friends.
don't
That's
do this to
assuming.
me.
I mean,
That's assuming.
We're close.
We're definitely acquaintances.
We're
I
close
swear to
person-
God.
I think we're lovers,
I love it.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
We are
Ooh.
deep
Yeah.
Roger.
Ooh.
Intellectual lovers.
Ooh. So,
and
kindred
As
spirits.
always, we're live on Periscope.
yes,
Oh,
we are.
shit.
Hit us up on
Rolling.
Twitter whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we on killing right now?
Oh, we're killing everything. We're killing Tumblr. We're killing Facebook.
Oh, our
we have
Tumblr's on fire.
We got iTunes. We got all
Tumblr
that
stays
shit.
sending me emails like, "Oh, congratulate your 50th post or whatever."
Oh,
the fuck.
damn.
And I'm like, "Damn, I made that many
That's coming
posts."
straight from
Shit.
Tumblr. That's
Are you just like
Shit,
posting
dude.
gifs?
I don't know, man. I'm like, "Damn, what do I put on Tumblr?" I don't even check
know
it.
what's up.
So,
All right.
anyways, what's up with you guys? Introduce yourselves.
We already did.
We have been drinking. A little
okay,
bit,
very
yeah.
good. We got a little
Little bit.
double shot of Jack Daniels, Tennessee
No.
match, starting us off.
Mhm.
Oh,
That'd be good.
quick
Oh,
that's
sixer
something we're
right
drinking
early,
real
right
fast.
early.
That's
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
what
what
are we
we're
drinking?
drinking. I'm working on
How
a
many
Modelo right now, Especial.
It's
Which we've seen in a previous episode.
That's
and
true.
It is
Shout out to Board Camp Kangi.
delicious.
He's in Atlanta right now. My boy.
What do
you got?
You got the,
Oh, me?
This is-
All right.
yeah,
I got that
good
Sierra
on.
Nevada IPA Hop Hunter.
mm-hmm.
So
delicious.
that gray label, which is kind of
Ooh.
weird.
And we're drinking.
What were we drinking? This Sunset Wheat.
Ratlin Kugel.
You know, just,
Yeah.
we're just keeping
Don't-
it low key.
Dude, keep it low key.
It's
a
nice.
little
It's a
weak.
nice little
Don't forget
crisp.
about what we
Just a
kicked
nice
things off
sipping
with
beer.
was the Lagunitas brown sugar.
Oh yeah, we did some brown sugar. So you
You're
might see
going
that
delicious.
appear later on in the episode.
Shout out to the Tiger.
Well, how many beers do we buy?
Don't worry
We
about
got-
that. Don't worry about that.
we got enough to go through the podcast.
That's-
Well,
okay.
we'll see about that. You know,
He
when
talks about
Alan and I start getting booze in us, we
Oh,
start getting
Jesus.
talky.
Oh,
Ooh. Well, you know,
we're excited.
we're
Loose lips,
Cut
shake
to
ships.
45 minutes later,
Yeah.
we're like this.
Just silence just dried up.
just
not
not
talking.
saying a word. Yeah,
We're
just,
excited.
that's it.
We're getting all
I keep forgetting
introspective
the wrong
drunk.
podcast, so
Oh,
I
no.
have to.
Oh yeah.
we're real deep with that.
Yeah.
Straight
Okay, guys.
Interstellar.
It happens.
So let's just
Straight
get into it.
Interstellar.
Let's get into the first thing.
Yes.
Where are you guys from? I know where you're from. I know where you're from, but they don't know where
These
you're from.
motherfuckers don't know. So-
All right, I'm from Germantown, Tennessee, suburb of Memphis, Tennessee, which you always know very damn
We
well.
talk about Memphis a lot on this podcast.
But yeah, that's where I was
We
born and
usually rep
raised until I was, yeah.
Do you know who's from
Left when I was
Memphis?
18.
Drake.
Well, partially.
yeah.
Partially. Shout out to Canada.
Shut up, Canada.
Our haters. Everyone hates us in Canada.
Yeah.
Like you, Drake.
Oh boy.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's me, Gabriel.
I was born in Houston, Texas, and Yeah, went to South Houston High School.
Oh,
yeah.
Houston. Shit.
Mhm.
I went to
That's-
Houston High School.
Yeah, so
in
maybe
Germantown,
it was like
Tennessee.
meant to be.
Yeah, I think
guess
so.
that's
There's
what it
always
was.
some
When
kind
did
of-
you guys meet though? Like, what is the deal?
We met.
There was this one night on Grindr.
Ooh.
Oh.
It was like, we met 2007 working at Grand Lux
Really?
Cafe back then.
Is it 2007 or
It was no. It was
Where
funny
was
because
this?
like, all right, so for some of our movies, we each write bios, and like Gabe wrote a bio for our most recent, and he sent it to me, and it said that we met in like 2008, and a friendship was formed, and like I'm like a little edit there, 2007, Gabe. Some of us know our
Was it?
anniversary better
Oh.
than others. It was October
Oh,
2007.
yeah,
I'll
could be
never
some
forget.
I bet
You'll
you-
never forget.
Uh-huh.
Never forget.
that.
So yeah, that's where we
Now
met.
I'll
Was
never
waiting
forget.
tables back 8 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
Grand Lux
yeah,
Cafe. The now
yeah.
defunct Grand Lux Cafe.
No, it's not defunct. It's just defunct.
Well,
in
the
LA.
location. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this?
It was in like the Beverly
It was on
Center,
Third
Third
and
Las
Las
Cienega.
Cienega.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was
It was a.
Nice work there.
kind of a terrible place to work.
Oh,
We met a
shit.
lot of great people, and
Yeah.
like Matt Gilliam, amongst many
I
others.
bet a lot of
Like
fancy
in
people
Helbing
probably,
too.
right?
What's that?
A lot of fancy people.
Vivica A. Fox.
It was a
Definitely.
mixed bag of like
Matt
fancy
Gilliam?
and not so fancy.
Mm.
We'll leave it at that for now. I think.
So
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like
We'll get there.
fancy and like Yes, go ahead. Drew Patterson, please.
Sorry. Back
so
up.
you guys,
back
so
up,
you guys met waiting tables back in 2007.
Yep.
Is that when y'all first moved out here, or
I moved out here in 2007. I
To
moved
Los
out here in
Angeles.
March.
That was your first year.
Yeah, that was
Shit.
my first year. March, like 18th, I think.
from Texas?
From Texas, yeah.
So he
Yeah, from-
suffered
Came
through
yourself?
6 whole months without me. That's
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god!
God.
Oh
God.
my god! Those are those are the best times of my life.
That 6 months.
Yeah,
that's 6
when
months.
you're free of
Six
Alan
months,
Seagar.
but I was just
Tranquility.
free, and I was just like, oh man, I get life now. I get it. And then Alan,
I'm just
fucked it
giving
all
you.
up.
I'm enriching your perspective. That's all I'm doing. I moved out in January 2000, so I was out there for.
you were
a month.
18,
came,
right?
Right.
I was 18. Yeah.
You were
18.
Yeah.
Wow.
What was it like moving to LA at 18?
Honestly, like a lot of people told me that like, oh, what you're doing is like
Crazy
brave or
shit.
crazy or this, that, and the
Yeah.
other. But like, I always kind of saw it as the inevitable. Like, I knew I was gonna do it. I've always loved acting and movies and filmmaking and all that. So it was never really, it really felt like a choice to me. So I'm like, oh, this is where I'm gonna go.
Almost
after
like
high
the
school.
next step.
It was the
that
next
you're-
like logical step.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, there was like a day like it was like 3 weeks into living out here where I was like driving from like my new like the restaurant, my first restaurant job that I had. And I was like driving home, and it kind of like hit me. I'm like, holy fuck! Like I don't know anyone out here. And then kind of like
Yeah.
but like I'd already taken like I was really
And
excited about what I was
how long
doing.
have you
But
been here?
what's that?
When that
3 weeks?
Like
3
3
weeks,
weeks or
3
so,
weeks, yeah.
So I just kind of like dove in, like, and, I knew everything I was doing was like for the best and what I need to do, but at the same time, there's that moment I'm just like driving from work and it just like dawned on me. I don't know anyone. I felt really lonely for a
Did you
second.
cry?
Yeah.
I'm sure I got a little weepy.
No,
Christy,
I'm,
sounds
I know my
Right.
first night in LA, I cried.
You're
right.
like Dan the
cried.
Did you?
Sunset, though.
Yeah.
I cried. It took me 3 months to cry though because I didn't realize because I was staying with a friend at first, staying with
3 months is
stay
dead.
with Pat.
That's
I was
how
like,
he
that
was
was
crying.
what
Yeah. That's why he was crying.
After 3 months.
Oh, damn, I didn't know.
I was living on my own,
Thanks.
but I feel like everybody has that
Mystery
moment.
is solved.
If you move to LA, you have that moment where you're just like, "What the fuck am I doing
Yeah.
here?" Like,
Absolutely.
you know, all
And
the
that's
doubt.
healthy and that's natural
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You get it all out, and you're like, you know what? And you finally
Yeah.
realize like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I want to do. This is where I need to be to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No, I just remember like when we used to go to my buddy Ryan Bullington got me a nice solid fake ID back
Ooh.
when I was 19.
Nice.
That's really when I first started drinking. when I
What?
was
So you were in
19.
LA
Did you take
before
a-
you were 21.
I was in
Did
LA
you
when I
take
was
Did you
18.
take a picture for that ID? Like, was it like a
No,
legit?
it was Ryan's picture.
Oh, it was
Did he look
Ryan.
like you?
A little bit. Okay, it's Ryan's picture.
No.
It was
Listen
Ryan
up.
Bullington. You can find him on
Ryan
Facebook.
Bullington, love you, brother.
Shout out to Ryan. What's up, boy?
Because I was 18, he was 23,
Ooh.
and he had this extra ID. There was like some other dude's information. This dude that he knew, Joshua Jonathan Pierce. That was
Do you
my
still
bar
know
name.
his information?
I don't. I just remember the name. That's
Oh, you
all I
just
remember.
remember the name.
But it was Ryan's picture, and it worked every time except for once. And that one time wasn't even because, like, all right.
And
So
one time
Ryan and
you got
I, like,
arrested.
we went to bars together a lot,
Nice.
and so we would try to like stagger it though, because it's basically like his ID was his ID and had his picture. My ID was kind of his ID and had his
Right.
picture. So we tried to stagger it when we went in. But one time we were already like half in the bag when we showed up at this
God.
bar in Santa Monica.
I don't know.
And so I was like right behind him. And so basically the guy held up the two IDs right next to each other,
Mhm.
right? So it was basically looking at
God.
two of like Ryan's pictures, but he didn't even notice that. What he noticed was the fact that my ID said I was 5'10". I'm 6'5". All right, I'm a big boy, and it said 5'10". He's like, wait a second. It's like,
5'10", never
he's like, you're
someone-
not 5'10". I was already drunk. I'm like, I never would have had this growth spurt if I knew this shit would happen. And basically,
Oh, my
we got
God.
kicked out. But then that same bouncer, though, 2 weeks later, was working at a different place, and we got in. So hey,
So,
that's the one.
so you got back your ID.
He just
I
wanted
got
to
back
fuck
the
with
ID.
you.
Yeah, he was
You're-
gracious enough to give me
Did you
back
have
Most
the
of the
ID.
time they
Did you have to
take
pay
it from
for
you.
it?
No.
Because when I was like 19, I got my ID taken up. We were going to this club and just, oh, everybody's getting in. I have my shitty ID. It has my picture on it. It swipes, does all that shit. But the door guy was like, no. Sorry. I let everybody else in my party go in. And I'm sitting outside for like 15 minutes and I'm talking to him, just trying to figure out, like,
Right.
I just want my ID back. I don't give a fuck if I get in or not. Shit, sorry.
Bloop, 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 bloop,
Oh,
bloop,
just
bloop.
stop.
It's all right. Don't panic. We're good. We're good here. Everyone.
No, did you get that rag?
We good.
We good.
Hello,
You all right?
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Is that the first time that happened?
Well.
Shit, we're like 10 minutes in.
Yep.
It's already going off the
Well,
rails.
that's how that
That's a
starts.
first.